so important to get off to a good start. You just can't assume because you have the home court advantage you're going to win the series. You still have to play solid basketball.
You look at the Magic. You know, tonight Greg's going to tell us a lot about how they match up in the series at both ends of the court.
Yeah, we can talk about how well these teams match up in terms of talent, but in terms of how they match up in style, that's what we'll find out right now.
Now here's Wallace. Following the miss by Jamal Murray.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Over to the left wing. Pass to Towns. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Got a piece of it. Towns with the steal. And Towns throws it down.
And you know Big Cat's having fun with that one. It's like he's back at Kentucky.
Murray with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
So hard to stop down low. Giannis gets around the basket, and it feels like within 8 feet he's going to dunk just about anything.
And stolen by Murray. And Wallace slams it in.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Here's the Bronx. In the corner, Murray with it. A three-pointer, no good.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Towns. Outside, Dort. Buries the long-range jumper.
You see Dort's growing confidence over time, comfortable rising up and firing off the catch.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And Orlando making a change here. And Murray's got the ball here for the Bronx. Trailing by 2. Pass to Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
And those assist numbers for Murray keep going up because he can score.
Here's Murray. Towns in the corner. A three-pointer off the mark.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Now here's Wallace. Hart, no good. And Murray's got the ball here for Orlando. Pass to Towns. And taken away by Wallace. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
So nice to watch Giannis in the open floor, how graceful he is at covering so much ground.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Both teams deciding to change it up. Orlando trails by 4. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
I caught up with Coach Jamal Mosley. And we talked about the matchup against Scoot Anderson. He told me Scoot is an extremely talented player. He's already somebody you have to game plan for with his scoring scoring and playmaking, this is a guy with superstar potential. Coach has a lot of respect for the skilled youngster. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Pass to Okoro. Back to Murray. And again, it's Orlando with the three.
He's got a confident shot going right now as Jamal's stepping into that three ball.
Here's Giannis. Henderson left side. Wallace down low. For the three. And Scoot Henderson with the three.
Such a confident young man. Scoot just goes for it.
Outside, Dort. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. In the corner, Henderson with it. And the Bronx, another three.
A part of Henderson's game that's improving. Nice to see him build some confidence from behind the line.
Outside, Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Dynamic two-hand jam.
And right in the face of the defender. Giannis dunks it down.
I don't know how many defenders are stopping Giannis when he's up like that.
It's tipped. And Murray, here we go. Screen by Giannis. To the middle. It's rebounded by Jamal Murray. Orlando trails by 4. Pass to Okoro. In the corner, it's Gordon. Outside for Murray. 6 to shoot. Dort misses.
And they had some...
Oh, I would love to see Giannis in the dunk contest. Wouldn't that be sweet?
Outside Gordon. Now here's Murray. Back to Gordon. Murray outside. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Bronx.
They're controlling the pace of this game, pushing the ball up court and getting good looks in early offense.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Out to Henderson. Outside Westbrook. Lock at 6. The Bronx needs to get off a shot here. Henderson, no good. Orlando trails by 6. Here's Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
And appreciation for Jamal Murray and his athleticism getting all the way up there.
Basket counts.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Pass to Okoro. Nailed from three-point land.
When he's shooting off the catch like this, these are signs of some remarkable improvement in Okoro's game.
Henderson for 3. Right side Towns. It's stolen by Green. Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Bronx. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we'll be back with you shortly. And we're ready to get back into the action here in game one. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And looking at what we've seen from the Bronx, what do you guys think?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
Westbrook with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. Just 5 to shoot. But drive by Henderson. Orlando trails by 3. Over to the wing. Pass to Gordon. Driving in. Offensive rebound. And here's Towns. Okoro wide open. He fires. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Okoro's got it all tied up now for the Magic. Here's Westbrook. Magic foul. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
This is where you watch Russell and how aggressive he plays. Such a physical guard.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Towns, the screen. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And the technical free throw is good.
You know, the size, talent, and fearlessness of Towns is a lethal concoction, a prime-time player who poses many problems for the defense.
Now, here's Okoro. He's got 6.
And Okoro, he plays determined, but he also plays very physical, so he's going to draw fouls from anywhere.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he misses the second one as well, so he's 0 for 2 that time. It's Hart on the wing. Giannis inside. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Takes the 3. Okoro shot is off. Here's the Bronx. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Inside. Out of bounds. Orlando takes possession. Here's Murray. He's got 5. Back to Dort. And Murray now top of the key. Gordon with no one around. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Unloads. Pass to Giannis. Big time slam, Giannis. Oh my!
He is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. And it's Murray penetrating. And here is Hart. Giannis outside. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Good. Murray's got 7 points.
And Murray gets creative around the basket, that time dynamic off the bounce.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Both teams will make substitutions.
Substitution on the court.
Westbrook with it. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Here are the Magic now. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Exum with a wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Exum's got himself on the board with 3 there. They get it back. To the inside. Here's Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And the defense, you thought they were helpless before. Now Giannis is hot.
And it's Isaiah Hartenstein with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Now, here's Toppin. Still without a basket. To the paint. Okoro.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Again, the body control to shift himself over. With Westbrook, sometimes the only choice you have is to commit the foul.
And so he hits both.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Pass to Murray. Lets it go from deep. Comes up empty here. That puts him at 3 for 6. In the corner, Henderson with it. Nice ball movement there by the Bronx. There's the 3. Westbrook, no good.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
Now, here's Toppin.
And Toppin just going right through the defense that time to earn a couple.
Orlando shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And he can't get the first one.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Down low. And McBride gets it to go.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Murray outside. Pass to Hayes. That's tipped. It's stolen by Hartenstein. Now Henderson. He's got 6. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Orlando trails by 6. Outside Gordon. Back to Dinwiddie. Lays it up off the glass.
Toppin not letting the defense hold him back.
Pass to Hart. Inside. Outside for Murray. And it's off from 3-point range. And it's Exum with the ball, who will bring it up for Orlando. To the paint. Leaps for it. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
They get a hand on it. And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Orlando trailing here. Now, here's Toppin. To the middle. Here's Gordon. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
Well, you could tell right there he just wanted to go for the jam, but the defense too good and distracting.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
And he can't hit the second. Dinwiddie outside. He takes it in. Banked in off the glass.
And nice slash to the basket from Dinwiddie, showing off that nice knack for scoring.
And it's Murray with the jam.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Out to the wing. Shot clock at 6. Gordon outside. Bronx grabs the miss.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Hart just whipping it away quickly, not giving the defender time to close out.
Pass to Toppin. Now Gordon. Here's Exum. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And so it's the Bronx, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We've got more in store for you right after this. And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round 1. And it's the Bronx with the ball. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Pass to Wallace. Deep 2 from Murray. Dinwiddie with the rebound. And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And Orlando making a change here. Pass to Dort. Orlando moving the ball around. Back to Okoro. Now here's Murray. Trains it from beyond the arc. Murray's got his team on the board first here in the second half for Orlando. To the inside. Wallace with the ball. Defended by Gordon. Stolen by Dort. Down low. And stolen by Murray. And it's Hart penetrating.
Putting the speed to work that time. Hart just flying down the lane.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. And here is Okoro. He has 6. 6 on the shot clock. Gordon a screen. No good from outside.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
And Murray, here we go. Antetokounmpo with the steal. Inside, Antetokounmpo, automatic.
Inside, Giannis knows he's got all the tools, height, touch, power, it's all there.
Outside, Dort. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they...
Oh, what a move, Giannis!
I think Giannis loves that kind of stuff right there. His dunks sometimes get vicious.
To the wing on the left. Here's Gordon. 5 points in the game. Pass to Murray. Down to 5 on the shot clock. With the drive.
I like that penetration there. Murray getting to the cup with great quickness.
He's 0 of 1 from the line, missing on his first trip. And so Murray nails both of them. The Bronx leading by 8. For 3, Murray. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Murray's got his second basket of the night. Pass to Dort. Gordon with it. Poked away. Always with the ball. Dort covering. Now Murray. Back to Wallace. And the Bronx, another 3.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
It's Dort on the wing. Murray outside. Pass to Dort. Fires it up to the middle. And so Orlando again turning it over. Murray outside. Outside, Antetokounmpo. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Here's Murray up on top. 12 points for him. Count that one for Dort.
This is the area where Dort has really shown some massive improvement. Great touch from that range.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. On the wing, Wallace. Lets it go with a 3. Orlando trails by 11. And it's Gordon penetrating. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Oh, man, this guy is one of the premier dunkers in the league. At full speed, he's unstoppable.
Stolen by Okoro. Floats one up. Back to Murray. And here's Gordon from outside. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Gordon's got 5 points now in the quarter. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Orlando.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break. That's pretty much not how they defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Pass to Gordon. And they double up Murray. Here's Okoro. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Hartenstein with it. Stolen by Okoro. In the corner, Murray with it. From past the arc. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Knocks it loose. Towns with the steal. Here's Gordon. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Gordon's got 12 in the game.
Well, the feed from Murray, a score-first point guard, but the setup was nice.
Murray for 3. Rebound by the Magic.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him, but luckily his teammates have picked up the slack.
And stolen by Wallace. to the paint. Here's Hartenstein. Murray outside. Shot clock at 5. Here's Antetokounmpo. And it goes down 2 points. Antetokounmpo's got 20. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Bronx.
I like their defense today. We don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
Well, they've been fantastic tonight, really enforcing giveaways and getting scores on the other end. I mean, you get a few more possessions like that, your confidence grows. You win that turnover battle.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, Adams has his struggles at the free throw line, but he's making strides in that area and still has work to do.
So both teams making some changes here. So neither attempt will fall that time for it. To the left wing. To Dinwiddie. At the elbow, Toppin. Over in the corner, Dort. And the 3 off target.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it. Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Here are the Magic now. After the Bronx picking up a basket just moments ago. Back to Dort. Buries it from three-point range. Dort got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Orlando.
That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. There's 14 seconds left here in the third quarter. Pass to Exum. Over in the corner, Dort. Now Hayes. The third quarter comes to a close. The Bronx on top. Up 4. We've got more hoops coming. 61. Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round 1. Orlando trails by 4.
Timeout.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. We've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
I was able to listen in on what Jamal Mosley was going over with his team. He said, hey, guys, we haven't played well at all tonight, but we're still in this thing. Let's just get a couple of baskets. We can take control. And we'll see if they listen to him.
Thank you, David.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Murray for 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Murray, no good.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
And the foul called on Cason Wallace. That is his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
Gordon with it. Pass to Murray to take the lead. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
For an update on Karl Anthony Towns' injury, let's go over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, I caught up with the head athletic trainer for the Magic. He said he just got the wind knocked out of him, and it took him some time to get his breath back, but it's nothing serious. And for a team currently in the midst of this brutal first-round series, this is really bad timing. Kevin?
Okay, Dave, thanks. Sounds like he won't be out for too long. That free throw, no good.
And Jamal Murray more and more has come into his own as a player capable of shouldering the offensive load and being a leader for his team at times.
Inside. Here's Antetokounmpo. Out to Wallace. Looking to end the run. And another miss by the Bronx. Orlando leading by 3. Outside Gordon. They set the pick. Oh, that's blocked. Wallace outside. And stolen by Gordon. Here's Okoro. And Okoro throws it down.
Get out in transition. Okoro running hard, and he benefits.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. The Bronx trails by 5. Out to Henderson. And a miss here on the triple. And the Magic with possession. Here in the 4th quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. On the wing, Gordon. In the corner, Okoro with it. And oh, here we go with Henderson. And then Henderson with the jam.
Steven Adams.
There's the basketball mind of Henderson working. Stayed ahead of the play for the score.
Now Murray. Pass to Dort. Off target from outside. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bronx. Out to Henderson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Towns. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter. The kick out to Westbrook. Henderson, no one around him.
But still, eventually, you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Pass to Okoro. Stolen by Henderson. And here we go. Fast break. Henderson's got it.
This is how relentless Henderson is. Once he gets the steal, he is going all the way.
Now here's Murray. And here is Dort. Another miss by Orlando.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Knocked away. Towns with the steal. Here's Okoro. And Okoro throws it down.
Okoro finding a way to get an angle and then get inside.
And stolen by Murray. And there's the drive. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Free throw good, Murray.
And he's been to the line much more here than he was in that first half. He's not playing nearly as tentatively as he was earlier.
Well, Jamal Murray at his size, the one impressive thing that stands out to me is that he will willingly go right at the defense.
Pass to Hart. Nice ball movement there by the Bronx. Wallace misses. And it's Orlando's ball. They're on a 13-4 run. And the foul called on Cason Wallace. That's foul number 2 for him. On defense, the Bronx. It's a 5-point game. Murray looking around. Sensational block. Stolen by George. 18 feet out. Bullseye. Murray's got the lead up to 7 now for Orlando.
And the effort offensively from Jamal pays off that time.
Murray outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And there's the call on Lou Dort. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And here is Murray. And here is Antetokounmpo, defended by Dort. Clock at 4. Hart, no good.
Yeah, not a fan of that one, guys. If he wants to help his team cut into this deficit, he should not be attempting those kind of shots.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Murray outside. Lob pass to Gordon. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Murray draws so much attention as an offensive player. Just calmly drops it off to the roller.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it.
And this has been a comedy of errors. I mean, you can just add another one to the list.
Pass to Dort. Okoro with it. Back to Dort. Fires the 3. Hits it from 3-point range. And it's a 12-point Magic lead.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
Pass to Murray. And the rejection by Giannis.
A tremendous boost for these guys as this game winds down. And what will be a win here in game 1 of the series for Orlando.
It was like watching a 3-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up, whether the last several shots went down or not. 3 after 3, it just seemed to pay off for them.
And we watched them all night long. No one could really stop them. Just another excellent game it was for Jamal Murray.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for the Bronx. Down by 12. Pass to Murray. Stolen by Gordon. Here's Okoro. Oh, and the jam by Okoro. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. And you got to feel good about getting each and every game here in the postseason.
You know, Kevin, each game is just so significant and magnified. This has got to feel really good.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us during this first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs.
He made him do the run there, man. We said something right there at his feet. Yeah, sweet. Cut out that Rolls Royce, somebody pull up to me. Let's say you go first, you or me. You or me. Let's say first, you or me. You or me. Let's say yeah, me.
Made the beat, practice to get out the up.
Yeah, I've been fighting my demons, huh? I've been fighting my demons, huh? I've been fighting my demons, huh? I've been fighting my I've been fighting my demons, I've been fighting my I've been fighting my demons, I've been fighting my I've been fighting my demons, I've been fighting my I've been fighting my demons, I've been fighting my I've been fighting my demons,
This not a lie drill, yeah. This is not a fire drill, the real thing. Yeah, you know that nighttime, daytime she don't see me, acting like a pocket holding 50. Pull it with a Mickey Mouse, this ain't Disney. Still I didn't put a like Paul Wall, like my Paul Pons chili with the chili, you know me, pull a Pluto move, take white Scottie Pippen. Like it beef with everybody.